All right, and Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone Rule Well. Peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's elect. All right, this is Brother Yeshai, part of God of South Carolina. And, this live lesson, if you will, is going to be based upon the fear of the Lord. Now, you got a lot of our people. All right, starting with the Israelites, the so-called Black Latinos and Native Americans who don't have a healthy fear of the Lord. Now, the Lord, first and foremost, is all-powerful, all-knowing, all right, omnipresent, omniscient. He's everywhere at all times. Okay, and this is a power that should be feared, because He has infinite power. This is the power, okay, that created everything that we see and everything that we don't. And He actually flooded the whole world at one point in time, man. Okay, you got people that don't believe that the flood happened, but there's evidence of the flood happening, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, anyway, the Lord is a power that should be feared. Okay, and only the wise and only the wise men are going to fear the Lord, because fear of the Lord is given unto certain men. Okay, because if it was given to everyone, then our people would be totally in line. Our people would be following the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability. It wouldn't be committing adultery, okay, doing all types of abominable acts, all right, out of the fear of the Lord. But a lot of our people don't have that, man. So I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna bring out this first precept, because basically to fear the Lord is to be wise, man. And pretty soon, like the title of this video, everybody's going to fear the Lord. It's going to come down to where it's not even going to be a choice anymore, man. When the Lord really shows His power, Yahweh, through His Son Yahweh, when He shows His power and these plagues begin to be, begin in the earth, man, everybody's going to fear the Lord, man. All right, everybody's going to fear the Lord. It says every knee shall bow when Yahweh comes back, man. You have to fear to bow to something, man. But this is Proverbs chapter 9 and verse 7. He that reproveth a scorner getteth to himself shame, and he that rebuketh a wicked man getteth to himself a blot. Reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee. Give instruction to the wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. So that's the only people that we were really trying to, that we're basically giving this message to, man, the wise, because 2/3 of our people are the foolish virgins, man. So we're not really out here wasting our breath for them. Right? The Lord says to, preach the word, that if they hear it, they receive it if they can. But if they don't, then we're just moving on, man. If Jake doesn't get at this point, we're moving on. We're not going to sit there and pluck out our beards and pluck out our hair just because a simple Jake is not going to get this, man. And then if, especially when you first come into the truth, you want your people to get it. You want your family to get it. But if it's not for them, then it's not for them. They're not going to get it, man. So you're wrecking your brain, okay, if you're trying to teach something that's not really wanting to get it. And you're actually going against prophecy, because it's prophesied 2/3 is not going to get it. 66.6% of people are not going to get this word, man. So moving on. Verse 9, again, give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. So there you go. Okay, you have to have wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. You have to be able to apply wisdom and knowledge. Okay, all of them, they work together, man. But not to divulge off of the topic. A wise man is going to fear the Lord, all right? And only the elect right now fear Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, because you actually have to know Him to fear Him. We all, especially growing up in plantation Christianity, we all had a version of who we thought Yahweh Shah was, man, which is Jesus is basically a white, frail man with long blonde hair, baby blue eyes, powder blue eyes. You know what I'm saying? So that's nothing to fear, really. But when you go into the scriptures and you see Yahweh Shah, well, you read the description of Yahweh Shah, how he actually is, Okay, hey, that's a fearful thing, man. All right, just imagine a strong, so-called Negro man with eyes red, red with anger, you know, red with wine, okay, and just this stoic look on his face, man. Okay, just this stern look on his face. All right, that's the power that we fear, man. Right? Proverbs 9 and 10 again. The fear of the Lord, Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. So the fear of the Lord is understanding, and hey, the majority of our people just don't possess that wisdom. Okay, so let's move on, man. Going to the book of Matthew, and right now the wise virgins are trimming their lamps, man, because Yahweh Shai is on the way, on his way back. Okay, and part of getting right before he gets here, before the bridegroom comes, is fearing him and following the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Okay, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. And that's our power. Yahweh Shem Shai is able to do that, man. All right, but you know, we're not to fear the immortal men or what they can do to us, you know, and that's going to come prevalent in this time to come, because it's going to be do or die in that time, man. All right, when that karagma, you know, gets implemented, okay, you either going to have that healthy wisdom, that healthy fear of the Lord, and not take that, you know, that grand rights, that karagma, all right, or you know what I'm saying? You're going to fear what a man can do to you, because people are going to get tortured. Okay, you're going to see people getting their heads chopped off. Okay, the guillotines are going to be, you know what I'm saying, you know, out. All right, the camps, you know. And, hey, it's going to come down to whether either you fear Yahweh Shem Shai or you fear the man, a man, a mortal man. But the scriptures tell you right here, like I just read, Matthew 10 and 28, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. So we got to fear Yahweh Shem Shai, man. And that's a healthy fear. Okay, you run fear by, you know, just a boneheaded Christian or something. You're like, oh, you, why would you fear your God? You have to. That fear is like the pretty much a top level of respect. Okay, if you don't fear, like if you wasn't fearing, say you know, you grew up with your dad and your father in your life, and you didn't have a healthy fear of him, and you just wanted to do whatever you wanted to do, then hey, you're gonna turn out to be like these niggas out here, man. But if you have a healthy fear of your father, you're gonna think twice about how you do stuff. You're gonna before you do things, man, you be like, all right, you know what? I'm not gonna smoke this weed, man, because if I do, man, my dad find out, you know. Damn. So hey, that's what we do. That's how we fear Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, and that's wisdom to walk like that, to fear the Lord, because like say like people in the world, man, that's they're hooked on like drugs and stuff. They say, yeah, let's start with that. People that's hooked on like drugs, like I'm talking about Xanax and opioids and stuff like that. That's a strong demon, and they don't have a fear of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Or like say if you had that smoking demon, we all had that smoking demon, man. But what you know got that demon up Slaki up off of us, man? The fear of Yahweh Shem Shai. And it's still to the day. I would never put my mouth to a blunt ever again in my life, Lord willing. Why? Because of that fear of the Lord. The Lord gonna destroy me, man, if I do that, or just, you know, any other law, statutes, and commandments. You know, so that healthy fear, that's that wisdom, man. All right. So let's move on, man. Let's see what this one is. I don't want to make this too long. About to go into slavery, but you know, this is on my mind because, hey, man, a lot of people don't fear the Lord, but it's gonna come a time where fearing the Lord is not gonna be optional. All right. Let's Deuteronomy 10 and 12. And now Israel, what doth the Lord Yahweh thy power require of thee, but to fear the Lord Yahweh thy power, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord Yahweh thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul. So there you go. That is all inclusive, man. Okay, the fear of the Lord, All right, it says to walk in his ways, because you fear him, you're going to walk in his ways. All right, to love him. What's the love of the Lord? Uh, Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay, that's love according to the Bible. Okay, and to serve the Lord, because, hey, like the scriptures say, through fear and trembling do we persuade men. I mean, through, yeah, let me grab it. Let me grab it. Okay, instead of butchering it. All right, because that's why we do what we do. Do these lessons, go to on the highways and byways. All right, because we fear the Lord. And we know what he has coming up, man. We know that Jacob's trouble is on the cusp of happening. All right, a time like there was never before since since the beginning of the foundations of the earth, man. Okay, it talks about that, and we fear that, and we have a vision of it. And that's why we're out here doing what we're doing, man. This is 2 Corinthians 5:11. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. Okay, but we are made manifest unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and our trust also are made manifest in your consciousness. So there you go. Knowing the terror of the Lord, that's part of fearing, right? If you know that this book is written within and without lamentations, mournings, and woes, all right, and we read all the instances that the prophets saw through certain visions, the upcoming Jacob's trouble, the destruction, okay. Hey, even Ezra said, woe is me, who can deliver me in those days, man? All right. And he knows that he's a part of the elect. Okay. And it was some of the prophets were actually seeing these visions, okay, and they actually physically got sick from seeing these visions, man. They had to lay down. That's how scary and how bad the times are gonna be coming up in the future, man, in the near future. All right. Yep. So, hey, knowing the terror of the Lord, do we persuade men? That's why, brothers doing lessons. That's why our brothers do what they got to do, man. All right, because of fear of the Lord, that healthy fear of the Lord. Okay. Moving on. This is the book of, I think it's Ecclesiastes. Yep. 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Okay, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter, man. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. So the whole reason why man was created was to fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and do the commandments, man. That's the whole reason the Lord is dealt with us, is dealing with us, has created us, man. So you got to fear the Lord. Okay, reading that again. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. And further, by these, my son, be admonished. Or Slaki, 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. It's the whole duty of man to fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. Moving on. Hey, like the elders apostles said, man, stop the rambling, man. Just bring out the scriptures, man. All right. Proverbs 1 and 7, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. So if you don't fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, you're a fool, man. You one of them foolish versions, that that's gonna get, that is slated for destruction, man. Okay, you're destroying yourself now by not following the law, statutes, and commandments, calling on Jesus. All right, and you don't have that fear of the Lord, but that fear of the Lord is imputed in certain of the elect. Certain of the nation of Israel called the elect, man. The 144,000, okay, and the 1/3 remnant. All right, and everybody's not gonna fear the Lord, man. All right. Proverbs 8 and 13. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride, and arrogancy, and the evil way, and the forward mouth do I hate. So the fear of the Lord, Yahweh, all right, is to hate evil. Okay, when you fear the Lord, you're gonna hate evil. You're gonna despise evil. And what's that gonna do? That only makes you a better person. All right, that makes you do the things that's conducive to salvation. All right, when you fear the Lord and you are doing what He requires of you, man, what He commands of you. Like I said, a lot of people don't have that fear of the Lord, but pretty soon, like I'm gonna end this lesson out with, it's gonna be mandatory, man. You ain't even gonna have a choice. All right. This is the book of Philippians chapter 2. Yeah, 2 and 12. Man, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start at 10. That at the name of Yahweh, every knee shall bow of the things in heaven and things in earth and things under the earth. So Yahweh's return is going to be so magnificent, so great, and it's going to come with so much glory and power. All right, you ain't gonna have no choice but to fear. Everything is going to bow to Yahweh. Yahweh. All right, Yahweh through His only begotten Son, Yahweh. Everything, even the creeping things under the earth, man. Everything is going to bow, man. All right. Verse 11, and that every tongue should confess that Yahweh is Lord, to the glory of Yahweh the Father. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. All right. So we're working out our own salvation with fear and trembling, man. We don't. It says, if the righteous scarcely be saved, man, where do the sinner and the ungodly appear? You know, roughly paraphrasing, but hey, we fear the Lord, man. We know that He's gonna come down with some heavy wrath, you know, and that's why, hey, trying to, do what we got to do, build up our spiritual bank account so that in that day, man, we won't, succumb to all the things that's gonna be happening, man. All right, not to where it belongs. Keep these scriptures going, man. This is the book of Proverbs. Proverbs, I believe it's yeah. Proverbs 19 and 23. The fear of the Lord tendeth to life, and he that hath it shall abide satisfied. He shall not be visited with evil. So there you go. The fear of the Lord tendeth to life, man. All right. If you fear the Lord, you're gonna do things that's conducive to your life, actually, man. And that's following the law, statutes, and commandments. I keep repeating myself, but it's really simple, man. If you fear the Lord, you're gonna follow those laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, man. All right. And that in turn brings you closer to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh. Then you're actually doing the things that the elect will be doing. Okay, that's gonna have you to be able to capitalize off that glorious sacrifice that Yahweh did, man, on that cross for the Israel, man, to bring us back to Yahweh the Father, man. That's such an overlooked thing, but it's one of the most important things that ever happened. Yahweh being created and Yahweh being that lamb, okay, that perfect lamb to bring us back, reconcile us back to Yahweh the Father, man. All right. And the scriptures say, man, you basically crucify Yahweh afresh. All right, if you don't follow law, statutes, commandments, and you're not taking advantage of and being grateful and thankful for that sacrifice that He did, man. You know, and nobody wants to be held accountable for that. Crucify Yahweh afresh. All right, so let's see. This is the book of Isaiah. Let me see if I want to bring this one out, because shoot. Yeah, Isaiah 66 and 5. Hear the word of the Lord Yahweh, ye that tremble at His word. Your brethren that hated you, that cast you out for my name's sake, said, let the Lord be glorified, He shall appear to your joy, and they shall be ashamed. But this is wow. It's beautiful, man. I was just reading the rest of it, but yeah, man. It says, hear the word of the Lord, ye that tremble at His word. Everyone doesn't tremble at the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Because like I said at the beginning, everybody's not given that wisdom to fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. You know? Let's see. I'm gonna wrap this up. I didn't want to make this too long, man, through the spirit. Isaiah 6. The wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. What times to come? That Jacob's trouble, man. That time like never was before there was, nations like. Isaiah 33:6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So when you fear the Lord, man, that's your treasure. And that's going to ultimately lead you into everlasting life. Ultimately lead you on one of those ships, man. You know, one of those so-called spaceships, man. The chariots. All right, to escape what's going to befall the earth, man. Okay, and even protect you in the time of Jacob's trouble. Now let's go to the Apocrypha. The book of Sirach, aka Ecclesiastes, chapter 10, verse 22. Whether he be rich, noble, or poor, their glory is the fear of the Lord. So that's our glory right there, that we fear the Lord, man. Because like I said, the vast majority of the people don't fear the Lord. All right, the heathen damn sure don't fear the Lord. Okay, but the Lord is only worried about his elect, his nation. Okay, and they don't fear the Lord, man. You got Israelites running around here acting crazy, man, because they don't have that healthy fear of the Lord. Okay, and I'm gonna wrap this up with these two, because pretty soon it's gonna be it's not gonna be a choice to fear the Lord, man. All right, because hey, when this great destruction comes, Isaiah 13:5, they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. And we're approaching that day right now, man. How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, and they shall be afraid. Okay, so this is coming up when Yahweh Bashim Yahushua really shows his true power. All right, people are going to be failing for their hearts going to be filling with fear, man. It's going to be so, you're going to have so much fear, okay, that you're going to actually die. You're going to have a heart attack from how much fear, man. And that's not a noble death, man. Okay, that's why you got to get right with the Lord right now if you're an Israelite, and repent, right? How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand, shall come into destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, and they shall be afraid. Pains and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. And if you don't fear the Lord, you ultimately gonna take that, and then be a part of that lake of fire, aka those thermonuclear missiles, man. And then that's too late. Second Ezra 9, man. All right, then shall I know after death by pain. So if you fear the Lord, you don't want to see part of that, man. All right, and I'm gonna end it with this one. This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. Men's heart fell in them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming to the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. So there you go. It's coming a time where hey, the mighty men are going to be shivering, shaking. All right, so-called mighty men. All right, you think you bad now, but wait till that time, man. Okay, and hey, it's coming. We're approaching a time right now where the fear of the Lord is not gonna be an option. Everybody's gonna fear the Lord, man. All right, but the elect have that healthy fear. Okay, and everybody else is just gonna have that fear that's gonna lead to their destruction. So man, that's it. I said I got somewhere to be, but I just wanted to, put that on wax, man. Hey, Lord Williams, L for Iron, giving all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kahadash, the abundance to the apostles and the elders of great millstone. Well, peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's elect. And until next time, shalom.